Top IT firms like Infosys, Wipro, Cognizant, and TCS have reported a higher attrition rate in second quarter. Cognizant is at 23% attrition in second quarter, which was at 19% in first quarter. Infosys reported 23.4% attrition in second quarter, jumping from 20.4% in first quarter, while Wipro saw a 1% increase to 17.6% from last quarter. Along with that, sector is also facing industrial norms of 2.01% of employee turnover rate, making employee attrition turnover the number one challenge for most companies today and in the coming years. As it's disruptive, expensive, and detrimental to productivity, the sector faces a regrettable replacement cost. Turnover and attrition are human resource terms. Both occur when an employee leaves the company. Turnover occurs because of several different actions such as discharge, termination, resignation, or abandonment. Attrition occurs when an employee retires or when the employer eliminates the position. The big difference between the two is that when turnover occurs, the company seeks someone to replace the employee. But in case of attrition, the employer leaves that vacancy unfilled or eliminates that job role. Employee turnover has many reasons. Not everyone is going to fit in with the mission and goals of your company. Keeping an employee around who isn't contributing positively can really hurt a company, especially a small business where culture can be closely tied to success. There are many foolish reasons you can read in so called available books or on the internet, but remember, in this era of filing lawsuits, every termination by an employer should have a valid reason behind it. You are fired. No one likes to hear those words, and it's not very fun to say them either. Company terminates someone only if signs are visible, like any of the employees not performing up to the expectations costing you money. But they are pushing responsibilities onto other colleagues, causing stress within an organization. Employees can't handle the change, which is inevitable, especially in this era of fast moving companies. Employees need to be comfortable with change and eager to improve their abilities. And if an employee can't keep pace or move in the same direction as the company, then he or she is no longer the right fit. Company terminates someone only they see the signs that employees lack enthusiasm and drive. Companies value people who are passionate about their work and motivated to lean in further. It's easy to see who's aligned with the company's values and committed to carrying a company through the long term and who isn't. Employees who do not fit into the company's culture are also terminated. Hiring the wrong person who have high competence but a low cultural fit is a global disease, and the simple reason behind it is the hiring managers during hiring process are more focused on hiring someone with the right skills. They forget that it is also important to hire someone who understands the goals of the company. The big problem with these employees are they may have a great skill for the role you are looking for, but managing and integrating this person into your team will be extremely difficult. Remember the thumb rule: no polarization needed within the company. Companies put measures in place to help reduce attrition of the employees. They provide good benefits, offer the option to work from home, even have food, chocolates, and even have beer tap in their break room. But are these measures working? First, we understand what is attrition and how it is calculated. Attrition, derived from Latin word attritionem, was first used in 15th century, meaning a breaking. In a general sense, attrition rate is the number of people who move out of a group over time, or in simple words, ability of a company of retaining its talent. A high attrition rate means that your employees are leaving frequently, while a low rate indicates that you are keeping your employees for a longer period of time. We explain with simple example how the attrition rate is calculated. Simply understand that dividing the number of people who left the company by average number of employees over a specific period of time. Let's understand this with this example. Starline Technologies Limited started the year with 100 employees and ended the year with 150, and over the course of the year 20 employees left. Here's how we'd calculate the attrition rate for this situation. The number of employees that left the company 20 is divided by the average number of employees across the year is 125. Therefore, the attrition rate is 16%. This is the simplest way to calculate attrition. Of course, it doesn't have to be annual. You could calculate it on a monthly or a quarterly basis as well. In fact, that may be a better idea. Corporates across the world are suffering. High attrition can have a huge impact on an organization's bottom line. Considering the fact that separation can cost anything from 50% of an entry level employee's salary to over 125% for senior or technical specialists, it's no wonder that 78% of business leaders rank employee retention as the behemoth task. Common industry norms are: a third of new hires quit their job after about 6 months, a third knew whether they would stay with their company long term after their first week, and a third of leaders at companies with over 100 employees are currently looking for their jobs. Governing boards of the companies are looking forward to a platform which could be a predictive platform helping them to understand which employee will leave the job, and this predictive program should be accurate enough to make a sustainable decision. High attrition rates across the industry in every segment clearly shows that methods used in the traditional human resources model are failing. Assistance needed from machine learning. A solution was needed which can predict which employee will leave a job with 95% accuracy. Remember that the best time to get to an employee is before they go, and here IBM made the greatest investment and changed the face of the human resource world completely. IBM HR has a patent for its predictive attrition program, which was developed with Watson to predict employee flight risk and prescribe actions for managers to engage employees. The artificial intelligence based program has so far saved IBM nearly $300 million in retention costs. IBM implemented technology more widely, including cloud services and other modernization, thus helped the tech giant to reduce the size of its global human resources department by 30%. Artificial intelligence is effective in human resource because it helps to solve business challenges, helps to attract and develop new skills, helps to improve employee experiences, helps to provide analytical decision support, and helps to make more efficient use of HR budgets. IBM HR's experience is that AI can be applied in almost any area of HR, including candidate attraction, hiring, learning, compensation, career management, and HR support. According to Tom Stakura, Vice President, Talent Solutions and People Analytics, IBM, AI is an accelerator. It allows us the ability to ingest a variety of data and provide context to a decision maker or employee or business leader. It allows us to deliver the right intelligence at the moment and achieve personalization at scale. Deployment of artificial intelligence in complete talent lifecycle uses chatbots for candidates and employers' real-time interaction, resulting in a more personalized application process. With every interaction, these chatbots get smarter. Videos can also be embedded into the process to give a much more realistic preview of what it's like to work at the organization. Let's talk about talent attraction. AI has been deployed in HR to identify high quality candidates even prior to job seekers applying for jobs. During the candidate attraction part of the talent life cycle, its goal is to source as many potential candidates as possible who have the required skills for a particular position and to encourage them to apply for roles if they are a good fit. Specialized chatbots offer candidates the opportunity to ask questions. Thus, technology allows prospective applicants to learn more about the organization before they actually apply, a critical capability in an age where workers do extensive research about companies and brand reputations before pursuing a specific job. Capabilities such as this increase the chance of converting job seekers into job applicants. Now, let's talk about talent hire. Deploying AI in recruitment allows faster and more accurate hiring and a better candidate and recruiter experience. Artificial intelligence is used to determine the match between a candidate's resume and the job requisition and to make accurate predictions of future performance based on information about the candidate collected in the job application process. Furthermore, it can help recruiters write more inclusive job descriptions and filter candidates more effectively, minimizing the impact of unconscious bias in their process and practices. Let's know about talent engagement alerts. Two specific uses of AI that support manager effectiveness are manager talent alerts and engagement analysis. AI talent alerts are notifications for first-line managers about their team members. Managers get alert tailored to the needs of individual employees. For example, if someone has been on a team for a long time, has certain skills, and is ready for a promotion, or employees with a greater propensity to leave the managers is alerted to these facts. Alerts such as these enable managers to make decisions that are consistent with an organization's talent management approach by recommending decisions that HR would like to see implemented. Let's talk about talent engagement analysis. AI engagement analysis is technology that can analyze social media content from inside a company. This technology can analyze unstructured content from annual surveys and pulse surveys as well as social media chatter. Artificial intelligence helps to provide recommendations that are personalized to a specific leader to help improve engagement in their team. For an example, if employee receives recognition for outstanding work, system might recommend to their manager to amplify that feedback by sharing it with others. The system gets better, so too does the manager's effectiveness at managing and inspiring their teams. Let's talk about talent retainment, smart compensation planning. AI powered decision support tool that assists with compensation planning, helping managers avoid underweighing or overweighing the dozens of critical data points. These critical data points include, in addition to performance, the market rate for the skills, how in demand the skills are, and whether it is better to reward strong performance in base pay or in bonuses. Transparency, fair pay compensation. By focusing on skills in determining compensation, the use of AI minimizes chances that bias exists in the compensation process. Let's talk about talent development, personalized learning. AI in a learning context can help accelerate skill development at the level of the individual, and it can optimize learning at the level of the organization. One of the areas with the most promise is AI tagging of learning content. In the past, when learners interacted with the learning management system, the content they found depended largely on the descriptions that the developers uploaded with the training in the first place. These descriptions are called metadata. With AI tagging, resources such as images and documents that are uploaded to the learning management systems are enriched with metadata through AI technologies, and this helps learners locate the training content and use it again and again more efficiently. By making learning easily available when and where it is needed, AI helps the acquisition of strategic skills for organizations. Let's talk about Talent Grow Career Development. This platform provides a high quality career guidance to all employees regardless of level. The solution developed is a personal advisor that brings the benefits of career coaching to all. The personal advisor is an artificial intelligence assistant that interacts with employees who are thinking about future opportunities. It gets to know the employee by asking and answering questions with natural language and integrating with historical information. This likely lead to benefit both the employees whose motivation and engagement increases and also the organization itself through improved employee job performance overall. Let's talk about Talent Serve, AI for 24/7 employee interaction. Chatbots are a perfect example of where AI can improve the employee experience because they provide real time answers at any time, day or night. Chatbots also constantly learn from feedback and improve the answers given. Chatbots are inexpensive to design and quick to train. Chatbot implementation can be managed even by non technical HR staff because of the wide availability of easy to use application programming interfaces. These chatbots that are accessed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, year round. Chatbots are particularly helpful because they resolve the challenge of not knowing who to ask for help. Artificial intelligence in human resources has the potential for significant organizational benefits. This was achieved by a clear articulation of expected outcomes tied to business problems, careful selection of appropriate metrics to measure the expected outcomes, and regular tracking of results to enable iterative improvements.